Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we're exploring a new structure deck for Noble Knights. So I saw we got a new structure deck for Noble Knights. I actually really like Noble Knights. I used to make a video. I had this really cool, really unique deck that was super competitive at the same time. I ran it in some KC Cups to good success. And it was Noble Knights and Ancient Gears using Unending Nightmare. I'll try to find a link to it, put it in the comments. I fell in love with that deck, super loved it. So I'm pretty excited to get back to Noble Knights. And now we're using Xyzs, so it's pretty cool. I thought, okay, I'm going to have to use an Ultra Red ticket on Murdrat because I only had two. But they reprint him, they reprint Dristin, all in this structure deck, so you really don't got to go anywhere else. But it's a pretty cool Xyzs deck, guys. I'm pretty sure it's going to break the meta, at least as a rogue deck, now that everything's taken a big step backwards thanks to the ban list. So I would say it's definitely worth the, I think it's under $20. You can get all this, so definitely worth it. Pretty cool deck. I love Noble Knights. And you just get a lot within the structure deck. You don't have to go dig for Dristin or Murdrat, so it works out pretty well. We're using it with balance. What this mostly gives you, the structure deck, you get Merlin, you get Sacred Noble Knight of King Artorgius. I don't know how to say that word. Artorgius, King of Noble Knights. You get the level 5 and the level 4. Usually you're going to be using the level 5. He's a little stronger at 2200. He's 2k. But he's also remove one material or target one other monster on the field. Destroy that target. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target one level 4 or lower Noble Knight monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target. So he's mostly your big boss. But our level 4 isn't bad. Both of them, when they're Xyzs summon, you get to grab as many of your equipped cards in the graveyard as you want and equip it to him. So that alone makes him very strong. But like I said, he'll target a monster and destroy it. Here, you remove a material, destroy any number of spell or trap cards equal to the number of equips you have on him. So he could even wipe all three with your level 4 if you time it out really well. But you don't really have to just play it by ear. You do have access to both of them whenever you want them, thanks to Murdrat. Little combos, but we'll go over to what Merlin does. Essentially, first effect of Merlin, tribute this card, special summon one Noble Knight monster from your deck. So that's this boy. You would go Merlin into Murdrat, put an equip, let's say Destiny onto Murdrat. Now you use Murdrat's effect, he will destroy an equip card to special summon a monster. If you want your level 4, you bring out Dristin. If you want your level 5, you bring out Boars. Dristin's a little more straightforward. You would put your equip wherever you want it, don't destroy your own monster, and then you just go Xyzs into your level 4, grab all your equips from the graveyard, you're ready to go. Now if we go with Boars, whatever card you destroyed, you put on the Boars. Now Boars is a level 5, you use his effect, you want to dump your Gwynnefer because she's good in your hand or graveyard, and then you send 2 more of any equip you want into the graveyard or into your hand if it gets chosen. That's what Boars does you. And either way, you're going to have something to put on your Murdrat. You put either the equip you got to your hand or your Gwynnefer on your Murdrat. That makes him level 5. Now you have 2 level 5s to reach your monster. Sounds a little convoluted, but it's actually very easy and consistent to do. So we're just going 3 Murdrat, 3 Merlin. He's pretty much another copy of Murdrat. 1 Dristin for the 4. 1 Boars for the 5, and then Gwynnefer as another equip, but standing as a monster. We are using balance. Usually don't like to go over 20 cards with balance, but I figured it'd be worth it to sneak in the extra traps, Dust Tornado, because we have, 7 spells, but they're pretty much all equips. We have 6 equips, and then Glory of the Noble Knights, which is a quick play, and it'll equip from your deck. I really like this card, and it has specific uses you don't usually see. You'll see in the replays. Very good card. But also Dust Tornado. Very pleased with how well Dust Tornado does. And it's so efficient with your space, because you're going to be running out of a lot of spells, trap space with all these equips, because your Xyzs monsters are going to equip as many as they can. So you want to have, let's say you have a Dust Tornado and a Canadia. Your opponent sets a spell card. You can destroy it with your Dust Tornado, and then immediately set your Canadia thanks to your Dust Tornado. All of this while having 2 equipped cards on the field, let's say. But it just, Dust Tornado as our back row hate really makes this deck a first turn deck. You want to set a Dust Tornado, have 2 equips, usually a Destiny and then another one on, if let's say you used a Merlin, you would have a Murdrot and a Boars just sitting on the field, because Merlin can do a quick play during your opponent's turn to do an Xyzs of monsters you have on the field, so you can dodge a spell, you can attack again. Very, very good effect of Merlin once he's in your graveyard. So if you start with Merlin, you can leave your boys on the field. If you start with just a Murdrot, you're usually going to do your Xyzs immediately, and you'll be hard pressed for room. But if you do get that Dust Tornado off, it works out really well. So that's 7 traps as well. As for not back row hate traps, it's just flip monsters face down. Because there's a few ways we can kill face down monsters. We can do it with Sacred, just targeting and destroying the monster. Or we can do it with Artorgius. I believe that's how you say that card. You lose 500 attack, destroy a set card. It could be a set monster that you set with a Floodgate or with a Canadia. So it gives us a couple ways. We don't have to banish the monster with a Karma Cut or destroy it with a Regeki Break or Belisa Squad. Any of that. Just flip it face down and we'll likely have means to handle it. All of this on top of your normal Drishtin effects, destroying stuff on top of how strong Gwynnifer is. It's just good boss monsters, more control. Noble Knights are definitely back. They'll definitely be a rogue deck. Potentially touch the meta. I'm not sure about top tier, but anything goes with this new ban list that just chopped everything off. So pretty crazy new little structure deck. Definitely try it out if you like Noble Knights like me. Look in the comments for older Noble Knights videos I've done. And thanks for watching, guys. Alright, here we are facing a My Valentine. Going first. Let's see what she's got first. Using a KC Cup with no sleeve. Balance of her own. We're starting with Merlin. That's what you really want to start with. Merlin. Bring out Murdrot. I love how it's just Merlin too. There's probably so many extra titles you could add to Merlin, but we don't. So we bring out the Murdrot, use the Caliburn to heal ourselves, use Murdrot's effect to bring out Boars, destroy the Caliburn. Caliburn's back on Boars, heal once again for a 1k heal. Now we just need another equip on our Murdrot to make him level 5. So we use Boars effect, you show the Gwynnifer 2 other equips. This way you're always going to have an equip put on Murdrot. We get one in our hand. We already had one with Destiny, granted. But we also get to set our Dust Tornado. So now, with Merlin in the graveyard, we don't have to do an immediate Xyzs. We can do an Xyzs at any time we want. So we're safe just setting our 2 monsters to maybe dodge a monster effect. And we have Dust Tornado, hit some back row. So here, it's a Row Mages. We're going to use that Dust Tornado to destroy Roma Garden. Crippling his turn, he just sets 1 back row. Didn't have to use our Merlin, we get another Merlin. We're going to start with a Caliburn. We're up to 5,500 life points. Bring out our Drishtin with our Merlin. Put the Gallatin onto the Drishtin, which once you equip onto the Drishtin, we get to destroy the Kanaga with his effect, and it buffs him up to 2,800. Now, he's going to reveal Blessed Winds as our 2,800 Drishtin attacks. He loses 1,000, but he protects himself from the 2,800 monster. Now, we're going at him with the 1,700 monster. He's going to gain that 1,400 and avoid the lethal. So if this was just a regular Noble Knights, he would have played around it. I would have misplayed by attacking with my Strong Boy, and he would have survived this turn. But this is structured deck Noble Knights. We're able to use Merlin. That's our 2 level 5s into our Sacred King. He's 2,200 right now, but he gets to equip whatever he wants. 2,700 with Destiny Protection. We swing for lethal. That's what the structured deck's all about, guys. Great, great stuff. Alright, here we are facing a Zane Truesdale. Going second. He's going for a rank up, but it's not going to happen. No Slaver map for our boy over there. 23 card balance. Now we're starting with Glory of the Noble Knights. This will really let you see how strong it is. We also have our Merlin showing Overflow. So Overflow would normally be a problem for us because we didn't go first. We didn't set Dust Tornado. So we know we're going to be destroyed. But like I said, we have Glory of the Noble Knights. You're going to see how that's going to save us. We use Merlin, special summon Murdrot, Then we put Caliburn on him. That means he's like, oh, I'm going to hit him with that overflow. But we chain our Glory of the Noble Knights. He foolishly tries to Cosmic Cyclone it. It's not an equip itself. It's just a quick play. So that doesn't do anything. But we get to bring out Destiny. That's going to protect Murdrot from destruction. And he still targets Murdrot. Obviously, we negate it. Bring out the Boars. Destroy the Caliburn. Bring out the Caliburn again. This time on the Boars. So Boars can use his effect. We should have been using the Caliburn heal the first time. We could have double healed and got 1k. But we swing with the 27k. We didn't have to go into the immediate Xyzs because we have Merlin in the graveyard. And now Merlin activates. You get to banish him, do the Xyzs immediately, and attack again. But sadly our boys scoop. So great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Bronk. Usually don't see him around. We're going for that rank up. Going first. This is definitely a first turn deck. So we're starting with Merlin. We have even a Dust Tornado. That's pretty good. So normal summon Merlin. Bring out Murdrot. We do one equip. Bring out the Boars. Destroy the equip. Put it back on Boars. Now we have Boars effect, who's going to mill some more equips. We got a Caliburn on Murdrot already. Gain that Caliburn. Should have done the double Caliburn, because then you can gain 1k instead of destroying our feuded tier. Then we could have got 1k instead of 500. Not a huge deal, but still would have been nice. And we have Merlin, so we can just leave our boys like this on the field. We're fighting Xyzs. Goes into Accelerator. This way we can dodge anything that tries to target us or any of that kind of madness. We can use Merlin to actually dodge an effect at the same time. So here he goes into an Xyzs of his Gear Gigant. Gets to search whatever card he wants. We're going to Dust Tornado his middle card. It was Dimensional Prison. Now we can use our spell card to destroy the other set card as Xyzs Change. Equip the Gwynnifer to our weak little Boars. Destroy the monster as Gwynnifer. Then swing for 2200. Now Merlin. Banish the 2. Do the Xyzs. Finish the duel. But our boys scoop. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba. Going first. Definitely a first turn deck. He's using Ultimate Dragons. We got balance. 2 Murdrot, Canadia, and equip. That's all we need. Don't really want 2 monsters, but it's no big deal. Now we use Murdrot, bring out the Boars, destroy our feuded tier. Equip it to the Boars. That gives us a Boars effect. We really want Destiny, but we get the Gwynnifer and put the 2 in our graveyard. Not a huge deal, because we're going to do an immediate Xyzs. Bring out our Sacred King. Now equip 2. Set the Canadia. The only way this could be better was with that was like Dust Tornado. But we have all the means to destroy a bunch of these. We're pulling a lot of our monsters. So we unequip the Boars to destroy the monster. He hits us with an Ultimate Providence. We're protected by Destiny. Now we use our feuded tier to destroy his face down Stone of Ancients. Hit him for double 1700 after we normal summon the Murdrot. And we still have a Canadia. Here he's summoning a Blue Eyes. Really happy it wasn't a Spirit of White. He has Ultimate Dragons, so he's probably going for a big fusion that's going to be shut down by one little Canadia, guys. Uses Stone of Ancient to get that 3rd Blue Eyes to his hand. Reveals 2 of them in his hand. That gives him the Poly. 3rd one's on the field. So he's going for the biggest boy. He really wants to finish me with one or a couple swings of his ultimate Blue Eyes. No cutscene for the boy. Sets a back row. But we're going to hit him with a Canadia right in the battle phase. And remember, he can destroy a monster, this could destroy that monster, so whatever we need, we unequip, destroy it, use our feuded tier to destroy a Cosmic Cyclone, so it wasn't a big deal anyway. Normal summon Dristan, still had a Murdrot, he was only 1200, but he'd served his purpose. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Artorgius. Going second. No sleeve or mat. We're both 23 cards, though it's kind of random. 2 Floodgates, a Murdrot, and an equip. He's Light Barrier, that means he's Valkyries. Searches the Sigrun with the Dreedies. Gotta just hope we don't OTK him, and we definitely do not have a deck for OTKing. So we're gonna normal summon Madrat, put out the Destiny. That's Madrat's effect, bring out the Boars. Destroy the Destiny. Destiny's gonna hop on Boars, and we just need Boars to get an equip on our Madrat. And whenever you mill Gwynnifer, you're always gonna be able to do that. Even if you get the Gwynnifer in your hand, even if she's in the graveyard, she can equip to our Madrat, making him level 5 and going for our Xyzs summon. So we got our Sacred King. He equips to Caliburn's gonna heal. Set a Floodgate, destroy the monster, swing for 2700. Very effective turn. And we're protected from destruction. So here he's gonna Hatronate our Floodgate. Sigrun's gonna get rid of his field spell, bring out a 2200. She gets to special summon Xyzs. Xyzs gets to destroy, but Destiny gets to protect. So now he brings out a Dreedy to search again. Valkyrie's Embrace. That's going to let him banish our poor boy by just flipping a monster to defense, but we get to survive because we gain that 500 life points. So it works out pretty well, or no, I guess we would have by 200 anyway. Not quite lethal for our boy. Normal summon Madrat once again. He gets to equip with the Gwynnifer. Valkyries don't really run back row, so we don't need Dust Tornado here. We set 2 Floodgates, use the Gwynnifer to destroy his 2200. Now he's going to normal summon a 2k. She gets hit with the Floodgate. Gwynnifer can come right back. We get another Dust Tornado, like I said. Super useless against Valkyries. But Gwynnifer's not. She gets to destroy that 2200D. Sets another monster. We get another Gwynnifer. But we finally get another monster, so we're going to use Merlin. Tribute him. Bring out Drifton. Gwynnifer onto either. Swing with the Gwynnifer first. Finish him off with the damage. That's great stuff, guys. Noble Knights are definitely going to break through. They will be meta. They will be, at the very least, a rogue deck you can be successful with all these changes to the meta. So definitely, it's under $20. I'd say this is a pretty safe investment in an archetype that's been around for a very long time. Hasn't quite cracked the meta at any one time, but it's always been a reliable rogue archetype that people don't really know how to fight against if they haven't played it themselves. So it's still super cool stuff. There's going to be plenty of optimizing to go because I really don't like 23 card balance, but we'll have a lot of work to go. Look for my older Noble Knights. Really love Noble Knights, guys. Very cool archetypes. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.